Alright, welcome back, Crafty Familia, to another live session for our Cricut Christmas in July craft night number 2. And I'm sorry about the setup. I really tried to, make sure you can see everything that I have, that I will use, and what I'm going to be working on, which, as you see on the thumbnail, it's this tiny little bow and the Christmas project. Well, the Christmas theme on this case will be the little candy canes. You can do it like that, or you can mirror it before you cut them and iron on. You'll be needing felt. You can use your own felt that you might have, or any store-bought felt, or you can also use the Cricut one, which I have list all the products that I'm using right now. Hola Fabiola, I'm so happy that you're here. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to read the comments as they're coming in as well. You will also need the weeding tool. I said wedding wedding tools. So it will, that will be helpful to take off all the excess of your iron-on materials. You need a little clippy or a little hair clip that you can buy in any other craft stores, and you will be needing your rotary blade for your Cricut maker. I mean, you have the regular blade, that's okay if you have that. And if you use any other of the Explore machines. To be honest, I'm not familiar how well the Explore family machines cut felt, regular felt. The difference between the regular felt and Cricut felt is that, hang on, let me make sure I'm doing this the right way. Oh, there you go. I got it. I'll put it back in its place. The difference is that Cricut felt is like flat, I will say, when I compare it to a regular craft felt. The regular craft felt sheet is a little fussy for me, and I have cut before stuff with it, but I really like the result that you get with the Cricut felt, so that's why I'll be working with that felt tonight. Tonight. And I just want to show you, I'm like in a bow bonanza because I have a niece, and look at this cutie. I'm doing felt bows for her, and yeah, this pattern is also available in Cricut Design Space, and it's so cute. I made her 2 of these, and one of the same one, just a little bigger and in pink. And let me show you the watermelon one. I mean, at this point it might look like I'm just gluing random stuff on the middle of the bows, but I actually like him. And she has that little spiky straight hair that little kids used to have when they're like 1 or 2 years old. So I'm gonna be making her a set of candy canes bows, so she can wear it in a couple months. So this is the first one. I did the clip in the back. I just use hot glue for this. I mean, you can use some more strong glue for that, but I know my niece, it doesn't matter how strong it is. If she wants to destroy it, she will destroy it no matter what. So we're gonna try to keep it simple here. First off, I already started because, as you know, in the first video we have for this series, it took me a minute to take off the excess of the project that we had with the vinyl, but it came out really cute. I hope you like it. So I already, what I do is that since it's so tiny, I go close and I take off one piece at a time like this. I just lift it up a little bit with a weeder, and if it comes off completely, even better, like that. But if not, you can always use the tweezers to grab the tiny pieces. By the way, you hear some echo, like I always say, and it's not a complaint, it's just that I'm used to it and I have to get you used to it. But my husband is in the room, so in the bathroom, and as you know, I craft from my closet. So there you go, you are part of our family now. And you will watch the TV shows he's watching, or at least you will hear it. Let me see. You see, I'm using the tweezers to lift up the tiny pieces because it can be a little difficult. What I did, oh, by the way, the project is available. I put it on the description box so you can take a look at it. If you have other versions of it, that's cool too. This is just sharing with you as I go. It's my first time doing like a series that I'm actually compromising to it. So I really want to show you quick stuff. No, I didn't plan this one at all. I just was thinking, what could I do Christmas theme in July? And since I was working on the bows already, I was like, hey, candy cane, green. Yeah, they go together. So there you have it. So this piece, it's already welt in the project. You're going to see that I just duplicate each candy cane after I resize it to the size I want it. And then I just put it up and down. Oh, my apologies for that, up and down, and then I weld it, or you can always attach together. And once you cut it, this is why you save your tiny pieces of iron-on. It's like a treasure. So yeah, I have a bin dedicated for just iron-on pieces, all the colors that I have used previously. So oh, that's my easy press about to turn off. By the way, this is a smart easy press, huh? No, it turns off when it's overheating, or well, actually it does in order for you to avoid any fire involved incidents, I will say. But I really appreciate that. Oh, it's the alarm as well that it's ready to be used. And I had to stop talking. So here we go. I'm going to keep it like this. So I was saying, for the heat guide, I actually copy and paste the web page for the heat guide for your easy press. You see, I told you it was going to turn off, but that's okay. It's already set for the temperature and the time I wanted it. I search it online and I add it in the description box so you can see the different materials. You select, you have the Easy Press Generation 2 or the Easy Press the first generation. And once you select the Easy Press you own, then you can go ahead and select the material you're using, whether it's iron-on mesh, iron-on metallic, lit, stretch, sports, flex, glitter, foil, any kind of the material that Cricut has. And then after that, you also select what material you're pressing it on, which in this case I select felt. And that's how I knew how much of temperature, how much of time, how many seconds I wanted my easy press. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I know you're ready, baby girl. So I'm gonna put my little clippy on the side. And by the way, I did put a link where you can get the Cricut mats. I used two of them. I used the green standard grip, which I have hanging right here. I hope you can see it. And I use the fabric for my felt. I have to clean it. I've been cutting felt on some fabric with it, and this is another reason why I love Cricut felt, because now you can see it because I did this, but you could, if I would have moved the mat like that, you wouldn't been able to see the cut. That's how neat it cut it, and that's with the rotary blade. I haven't tried yet to cut felt with a regular blade, so when I do it, I'll share with you. Look at that. This is the part where you're gonna iron on the candy canes or whichever design you want. Now I put it a little bit up because it doesn't show in the video. This is the bottom part of the bow, and this is the middle part. So before you cut it, you don't like this size and you want to make it smaller or bigger, make sure you group all of them together and you resize. That way you can do it all together. You don't have like a piece bigger than the other one. So let me put this away for now. I'll clean it up when the video is over, and we're gonna continue. What you want to do? Oh, fail. You get it? Fail. And I'm gonna be using my small easy press mat right here. This is the part I already said it. You have to preheat it 5 seconds when it comes to felt. Oh, that's what amazes me about the heat guide webpage with Cricut, is that it actually tells you how many seconds you need it to the material, depending on what you select, to be preheated, and then you can go ahead and use it. So I'm gonna put this baby right here carefully. I'm gonna place it. I don't even apply pressure for that. We're just gonna count down to 25, which that sets it. If you see it that it sticks a little bit, don't worry, it's okay. It's not gonna, burn up or anything. It's just, you have to carefully remove it or give it a little shake. And it's a little hot. Then you go ahead and place your design. In this case, I did this tiny candy canes. This is already included on the Design Space project. I'm gonna try to centralize it. And if you're wondering about the spacing, I did it because remember this part goes in the middle. Maybe you can even cut something else for the middle part and even for the bottom part to make it look nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, and now I'm gonna put my easy press down and let it go for the 30 seconds. Let me remove this. Since I'm not gonna use them anymore, I'm gonna put my weeder there and my tweezers. They're very helpful, to be honest with you. You can get them in different colors too. I got pink because when I received some of the products, that's how they came. And I gotta tell you, my favorite colors are blue though. So like this Cricut True Control knife, it's all blue. I love it, but I still use the pink one too. Okay, so this is set. You see what I mean? It might stay. Before you peel it off, you're supposed to let it cool down. But what you're recommend to do is to flip it over and do it one more time. And you can just do like 5 to 10 seconds. I do the same thing when I'm doing shirts because it actually helps the glue of the how you call it, the glue of the iron-on or the material to melt well within the, oh, we didn't put set, I mean go. Okay, we're just gonna give 5 seconds then because the maximum you should do is 15, but okay, there we go. When that happens, carefully use something, a hand, so you can remove it and you don't scratch the surface. And as it's cooling down, I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, it's very hot. I'm so excited. This is gonna be like a little game. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my baby because, well, actually, yeah, no, let me stop doing things that you're not supposed to do because I don't want to be like Sheila. So I saw Sheila doing it, and we can do it too and remove this. Yes, I've done it before. That's why I was about to do it, but please don't do it. I want your hands to stay nice. Oh, hello, Sonia. Thanks for watching. Just doing a tiny project here. Okay, it's ready. And, you know, don't worry if sometimes the material starts lifting. You can always just do a couple more seconds before you remove the film. Or if you're rescale like me, I just hold on one side and I put the easy press straight on the felt. I had to do that with this side of this bow because this one was lifting and I wanted to stay down. You see that one? It's kind of doing the same as earlier in the other one. So just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to carefully hold it this way and press it. Try not to move it so you don't move the material if the glue melts or the iron-on melts. Okay. Security. That gives me security to make sure it stays. So now what I did is, first of all, move my little mat because I don't want nothing else to get here but the materials I'm using to iron on, for iron-oning. Iron-oning, is that even a word? To transfer in my, whether it's a shirt or in this case, this bow. So all you gotta do is to, look at that. Isn't it nice? Admire your work. That's the first step. Admire your achievement and then flip it over and add 2 glue dots, or in this case, add glue dots. If you have a better glue and you have any recommendations for felt or fabric glue, let me know because I'm not so familiar since, you know, I try to make fabric bows and Cricut has very pretty fabric patterns, but guess what? I don't know how to sew. So that's another thing on the bucket list, I guess. Then my unexisting bucket list. And I need to learn how to sew because this is the reason why I'm making my bows for my niece and felt, because I don't know. I have no idea how to do anything with my sewing machine, which I don't have anymore because I wasn't using it at all. So, okay, once you have that part, it has to come together like that, touching each other. If you overlap, then you're gonna have like a very wide or chunky bow, and you don't really want that unless you're doing the little wrinkle with fabric. Oh, that would look so pretty. And then you just add 1 dot in there in the front of the bow and try to centralize it like this. That's just to hold this because this is what's gonna cover the clipping. I call it the clipping of the hair clip. And it's a little crooked, but hey, it's all good in here. Now we're gonna add the bottom part here. I kind of like this side, but oh well. She's only 2, she won't notice. And then you add the bottom part underneath like this. Now what I did with a clippy, and you need to be careful because if you're using hot glue, I don't want you to get burned. I start with the straightest part. You see there's like a little curve. So that will be the part that goes in the hair, and this will be the part that holds on the bow. I did put my finger inside like this, but not all the way in. Probably like just half of it. And this is, well, in this case, this one has an opening in the middle, so be very careful so you don't get burned. What I did is this, and then I add the hot glue here, and then I glue it right in the middle, or as much as I can centralize it, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and I will start from the outside all the way in. Like that. You see, I'm not gonna burn myself like I always do, like I usually do. I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit, and this will avoid your bottom part to getting some glue. And if it goes through right there, it's okay because you're gonna cover it up with this. This is gonna be glued in between these two parts. Okay. So now, since it's stained, you can go ahead and hold it from the side where you apply the pressure to open the bow, and you can add glue on the bottom part or the top part. It's up to you. And I'm not a lefty, so this is the second time I do it, and it worked for me. So here goes nothing. Oh, there you go. Remember, when you're using hot glue, you don't want to use a lot. You have to open this as much as you can in order to hold it down like that. In this case, you can always use the bottom part to hold it down, while you put some glue in this side. Oh man, you know what I'm thinking? And it would have been good that I added the bow holder. Like if you want to gift this to somebody, I can totally do that with free shapes. Man, I'm gonna have to, hey, that could be another project. I'm just kidding. I'll try to add it and share with you if I come up with something tonight. So make sure that you check back on this video so you can find the holder for the bows. And that's all what it is to it. Take off the excess. I like to kind of put my finger through it to open it up a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's not just simple green felt. It's actually green felt with some candy canes. Look how cute that is. I have the other one here. So now she has two for her pigtails. Oh, what do you think? Do you like them? Of course, they're not perfect because, hey, I did this one looking at it straight down. And I did this one showing you, and I cannot really see from the top of the camera down because I'm sitting. But I like it. It looks really cute. I think I'm gonna, oh, we have some hot glue in there, but it's okay. You can just remove it. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the holder. We can do like a big candy wrap. Oh, that would be so adorable. Let me know in the comments what do you think I should do for holding these bows. I know she just had like a ribbon, but I'm talking about holding them in some sort of paper packaging or a little box so I can gift them to her. I hope she likes them. Look how cute they look. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And if you didn't during the live, it's all good. Don't worry. You get to watch later on when you have time. And I thank you for that, for making me part of your day, night, evening, madrugada, etc., etc., etc. I'll see you tomorrow in the next live session for Christmas. Wait, hang on. I have to agree with myself with the title because like I put in the description box, I've been changing the title like 3 times, but it's the same thing. It's going to be called Cricut Christmas in July Craft Nights. Woo! There you go. Now say the rest 3 times. Just kidding. Alright, I hope you have a good night. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.